Welcome guys to today's video. If you are new, don't forget to subscribe, and if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. So today is all about plant shopping. I'm going to the plant nursery in my city to see what plants I can get. Actually, I want to get lemongrass. I don't have it in my garden and I really want to have it because of its numerous health benefits. I also want rosemary, but I also look around and see whatever else they have and I'll buy. So this is a road where most of the plants or many plant nurseries are located. You can see there's a lot of green going on. So normally the nurseries are located in the open by the roadside. So this is the first one I'm going into. So I will just ask and see if they have what I want. You can see how the plants are displayed in these bags, these grow bags or whatever they are called. So they're just displayed on the ground. Then those in the garden will have a small structure where they can go in when it's raining or when the sun is too hot. So you can see it. So once you pick a plant, they'll give you the bag, then you go with it. So now I'm checking out the second garden. All these gardens are located, or nurseries are located along the same road. So I'm going into the second nursery now to ask if they have what I want. You can see all the plants on display, different kinds of plants, many kinds of plants, and even pots or planting containers that you can use to grow your plants. So guys, the beauty of this place is out of this world. Whenever I come to the nursery, I don't feel like going, I just feel like sitting there. You can see so many trees providing shade, and especially the second one. You can see how the plants are well arranged. See the place, see the landscape, very serene. And this place is therapeutic. I'm telling you guys, very therapeutic. You can see they have flowers in flower pots, beautiful flowers. I think I like this one. See the bright red color. They have many plants that you can use for landscaping, that is to decorate your house or your space. Many beautiful plants. So I'm asking her about the lemongrass, if she has, and she said she doesn't have. But I can see she has rosemary somewhere. Show you. I think I'll just pick that from her. I always buy plants from her, so I don't want to leave without picking anything from her place. So I'll go ahead and pick the rosemary. You can see different kinds of plants. So this is the rosemary section. You can see I've picked one. I've picked the green or the dark rosemary. So she has, her rosemary collection. She has the dark one or the green one, and then the white rosemary, the lighter colored one. It's called white rosemary. I also see she has lemon balm plants. All these ones are basically herbs. So this one also, she said, is a weed that you can use for landscaping. So I'm just going to pick my rosemary. This is the white rosemary I was talking about. I'll just go ahead and pick my rosemary and go and check out another garden to see if I'll get my lemongrass. So right now guys, I'm on my way out and I'm going to check out another garden. You can see they have beautiful aloe vera. They have many other succulents, as you can see on display. They have aloe vera and other kinds of succulents. You can see these other ones in pots, which you can use to create a beautiful landscape for your compound around your house. See different kinds of flowers. So right now I'm in the third nursery. So, and here they said they have the lemongrass. So the guy has gone to get it, so to show me where it is. So you can see the same kind of design all the nurseries basically have. You can see this one has a lot of trees providing ample shade. You can see, and this one is quite big, very big. So this here is their lemongrass collection. You can see I've chosen one that I want. I've chosen this one, which I will take home and then repot and place on my balcony garden and use as I want. And I also dropped a video on my channel on how I repot all these plants I got from the nursery today, so you can check it out on my channel. So guys, this is what this other garden looks like. Many plants. I don't know if you guys would like me to do a video identifying many of these plants. You can see this one, I think it's called, is it pine or something like that, because of its needle-like leaves. I don't know its exact name. You can see this one. All these plants are mostly for landscaping, and one thing I've realized is that for this plant nursery business, is landscaping plants that bring in most of the money. Yes, plants for landscape, people are willing to pay a lot more for them. So you can see all these nurseries, they have many of them, many of those landscaping plants. You can see this one is a type of palm, from the leaves. You can tell this is another type. People come buy them and use them for landscaping, and they are way more expensive than other kinds of plants. So if you want me to do a video identifying these plants by their names or botanical names, you can drop a comment in the comment section, and then I will go back to the garden and ask them, maybe do an interview. You can see these ones, all these ones, use it to beautify your compound, your space, especially all these hotels, all these public buildings. You find this kind of plants there. So this is where they come and get them. As I said before, you can see that structure there is always present in all these open nurseries where the owners can just go into in case of rain or too much sun. You can see this beautiful flower. Imagine having many of these in your compound. It will look quite beautiful. So these pipes are for watering in the dry season. And guys, I picked up this round looking thing, and I was thinking, is this lanley that they used to design their hands and feet. But I was asking the guy, he said it's meline. I don't know. If you know what it is, you can please write in the comment section. This is a tree. I think it fell down from this tree. You can see there are still many on the tree. Don't mind, but. So here's one of the hands in the garden. I'm asking him if he's planting seeds. He says he's just filling up these bags with potting mix or seed starting mix. So that's his work for today. You can see there are many of them. Maybe by tomorrow they will begin to sow seeds in them. Okay, because I've been looking for that. So you can see the type of bags they use. They're actually people that produce the bags specially for them, because if you go into the open market, you won't get it. I've been trying to. So he said they have a particular producer that produces the bags for them. Alright, this is it basically. This is where we shop for plants in my city, in urban Nigeria. So guys, these are the two plants I got, my lemongrass and then lavender. They had it, so I decided to buy. So you can see I've told him to chop off the excess leaves from the lavender, because one thing with plants, transporting them can be a pain in the butt, because if you don't have a car, plants will just be protruding and people will be looking at you one kind. So I've told him to chop it off so that it will be easy for me to transport. And guys, can you believe that all these plants I bought are not up to 1,500? Plants are actually very affordable in this city. I don't know about other cities, but in my city it is actually very affordable. Everything I bought is not up to 1,500. So guys, this is it. I'll just go home and with my plant haul. So when I get home, you see all the plants I got, and then I'll go ahead to start potting them. So stay tuned. So welcome back guys. This is the plants that I got from the nursery today. So this one right here is sage. I think it's Mexican sage. So, and then this right here is my lovely rosemary plant, and this is my lemongrass. So I'm looking forward to lots of tea since I now have lemongrass. So I'll go ahead right now and begin to transfer all of them into pots. So I'll be using these small plastic containers. I'm actually reusing them. If you are in Nigeria, you know that these containers, I see the ones off to the side, you normally buy bubble gum and candy in them. So as you know, with my channel, nothing goes to waste. Just look around you, you'll see many things that you can reuse for your garden. You don't have to break the bank to grow your own food. I think that should become our motto on this channel, right? So before I report, I'm going to go ahead and take cuttings from this rosemary. So I think if you don't know how to, you can grow rosemaries from cuttings. In case you did not know, if you want to see how I grow my rosemary from cuttings, you can check out the video on my channel, subscribe and turn on notification bell so you know when I drop the video. So right now I'm taking the cuttings and I'm going to use them to grow a brand new rosemary plant. So next I'm going to remove the bag that the plant came in, then I'll go ahead and repot it. So when repotting your plants that you bought from the nursery, especially rosemary, it's always good to trim the plants back. So earlier you saw me taking cuttings from my rosemary, so that one is equivalent to trimming. So it means what you trim out, you don't even have to throw it away. You can grow brand new plants from it. So those cuttings I did, I've already trimmed it back, so there is no need to trim it. So but it's always advisable when you repot your plants like this, you trim it back to encourage faster and bushier growth. So next I'm going to be repotting my sage. So whenever you're repotting plants, be gentle with the roots so they don't become damaged. You can actually also trim the roots, but I'm not going to trim these ones. It's when I'll be transplanting them to an even bigger pot, that was when I'll trim their roots. And for my sage also, I have already trimmed it back. I have already taken cuttings from it, added to the ones that you saw the nursery guy cutting. So I've already trimmed it back. Just go ahead and put it in this small pot. And guys, take note, your potting containers must have drainage holes. I don't know if you noticed mine, but under I used a hot sharp object to perforate the bottom of these plastic containers to make sure there is good drainage so that the roots of my plants don't rot. So now I have put the sage in this pot. So this is the pot is going to live in for some months before it goes to a bigger pot. So I'm actually using the small container because of space. So I don't want to go for big spots right away so that I still have space on my balcony. So last guys, I'm going to repot my lemongrass. You can see the lemongrass, I have already separated them. It came in a bunch of, I think, when I removed the plastic bag, so I separated it into 3. So that's how you plant lemongrass. When you separate it, then each one will now grow into another cluster again of lemongrass stalks. So I'll be planting 2 in this small plastic bucket. So in a few months they'll grow into a cluster of stalks. So this is the second one. So guys, this is the third stalk, and by me looking at it, you notice that it looks as if it is just about dead. But I'm not going to give up. What I'm going to do is that I'm going to trim the roots, then I'm going to put it in a glass. You can see this glass of water here. I'm going to put it in this glass of water and place it as a sunny window and see if I can resurrect this dying lemongrass stalk. And last but not the least, always be sure to water in your repotting. So once you repot, you water them down. So that's it guys, my plant shopping and then my plant haul and repotting video. I hope you enjoyed it and learned quite a few things. Don't forget to like, to subscribe to the channel. See you in the next one.